Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and today we're going to be playing some Metaphor ReFantazio. Hey there, Kailash, hope you're doing alright. Sorry for the slight delay. I was just having a few issues with OBS. I just was constantly crashing it. The only reason I can think of that might have caused it is that I started up the game before OBS. Normally I always start up OBS first. It's literally the only thing different I did. No idea what why that would have caused an issue, but had to restart my computer, and that sort of resolved things. But whatever. Computers be weird sometimes, right? Anyway. Let's get into the game, shall we? Alrighty then. Now, as per usual, do let me know if there are any issues with the audio, and we will get things underway. And I think the game has finally started opening up a little bit for us. We do have a little bit of free roam time. So we've got stuff that we can spend on, like, doing like side missions and stuff, I guess, or like finding them. Yeah. All right. So let's go wander around town, see what quests there may be, what things we can spend our time on. I know that we need to increase our wisdom, so that we are able to identify some of those items that we've got. So that might be something that we want to look into. Alright, so, as per Kailash's request, let's have ourselves a bit of a drink. And we'll stretch a little bit as well. Give me a moment. All right. Now, what's the Mustari man want? Is he the merchant that was like selling things before?
Can't see a single good option here.
What shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? Oh, yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on the medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. TB, huh? Alright, what if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are anathema to the Sanctists. Medicine can be purchased at a church. I doubt they'd do business with you. What medicine is it? Well, a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church.
I hope it's not too much trouble.
I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but could you somehow obtain it? Please, bring it to me.
If so.
Alright, so St. Firmus Church should be on San Lumeo Street. It does sell us the medicine.
Let's give it a shot.
Hopefully there's... Oh, there is a deadline on this one. I was just about to say, I hope there's not a deadline on this. But sometimes there isn't, but I guess, yeah, she's gonna die in 5 days if we don't, get her this medicine, so we definitely need to prioritize this. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. Could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulties also noted there. You don't have to tackle quests blindly. And some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired, which is what will happen to this man's daughter if we don't finish this quest. You can no longer acquire quests for requests past a deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Alright. Yeah, so let's find out about the Mustari tribe. The tribe recognizable by a third eye. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among the other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mustari are hard to come by, as most live in the Virga Island archipelago. As they believe in a unique faith, they are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans. The eye on their foreheads is often called their third eye, capable of perceiving Magla, which is invisible to the naked eyes of most tribes. However, how clearly they can see the Magla depends on the individual. For some, it is vague, while others can see it more clearly than fairies, perceiving even the Magla's quality and density. Alright.
What's happened?
So, knowledgeable man.
Hey!
If I may ask you just one thing. You all going to the Grand Cathedral?
Why?
Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself. Don't need to be wary. Won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. Got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral. You could always use more information, couldn't you?
What?
Information? I'm what some call an informant. Sell information. How about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Alright. So, buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Uchronia. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information you've purchased in the items section of the main menu via the information panel. How much does it cost? Alright, that's dirt cheap. Alright. I was going to consider it if it were a little bit more expensive, because I've got the quest. But 150, I don't think that's going to make a difference for the medicine.
Hey!
You're set on going into the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that necromancer. The thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. Know they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. Also heard about a moving stone statue.
Just between us.
Couldn't tell you why. There's statues in there that come to life. Apparently immune to sword attacks, but be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. Know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. There needs to be stopped. This madness at the cathedral. Elections in my authoritarian country? Look, elections are fine as long as they bring in a result of 110% for myself. Okay? Look, that's just how much the people love me. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Alright, yeah, so. The Walking Dead are weak to life. Life wrought Gazer are strong against physical attacks and weak to wind.
Hey!
Oh, hold on.
Just...
sounds good to me. That plays in well with our healer class. And I think I taught like that first class that we got to our buddy. So he's going to be able to cast wind magic. I think that's going to work out. My sources. Well, that's privileged information. Tell you. Rest assured, they're highly reliable.
Come again anytime.
Let me know if you have anything else you want to hear about. I know this city like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is the Honeybee Inn.
You're right.
It does sound like his information could be useful to us. But Honeybee Inn? A shady-looking guy like him is a regular there? Don't judge.
Whatever.
Oi, elder lad, going somewhere? Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I were you. Rumor has it that Louis, you know the bloke, sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy. If you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well.
So?
Cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall we be off to it then, Nico? I have things to do at the moment.
I see.
Do not tarry over long then. Don't worry. I 100% plan to do so. There's like an arrow here.
What's happened?
Just means that he's got a quest I need to turn in. Alright. This for me. Hold on.
Alright then.
Alright, so the map's got a whole lot of things on here now. Lycon Magic Association, St. Furnace Church. Catacombs Entrance. Greetings, elder boy. You don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital. Well, we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Tread. I have. I just read a memorandum about you guys.
However,
So you've met other Mustari before. Now you know everything about us. Yes. I wouldn't presume to know everything. So then, any interest in our history? Why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? We'll share, if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Absolutely, Gallica. Always listen to... Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for the day, let's come back another time. Alright, so that will take time for us, but we now know where we can learn to improve our tolerance. So, not today, but definitely later.
fair enough.
I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I am always here.
Be a lifesaver.
Alright. So that's our followers. So, is powerless to help Maria, who is stricken by her father's death. Gallica becomes painfully aware of her inadequacy as a guide and resolves to face it head-on. Having discovered Louis' hand in the tragedy of his hometown, Stroll awakens to its archetype and vows to fight alongside Nico. Yet Hulkenberg bids a final farewell to Grius. Taking up his mission, she vows to fight with all her might until the prince is saved. A Hulk, what region? Cultivating the healer. Okay, so... should probably switch specifically to the healer archetype in that case. I was planning on doing so anyway. So getting the button to do this. And equipment. Archetype details. Here we are. Switch over to healer.
The power of healing.
And okay, so does the Seeker have? Yes, the Seeker does have that. So that's right. You've got like our good weapon over here. Whereas if I were to switch you over to the Seeker, you would just have like a bronze machete. Okay. Might be a good idea to learn the Cyclone ability for you. Might be a good idea here as well, perhaps, depending on how much mag I've got, at least. So that's very defensive oriented. Okay. Okay, so Royal Virtue of Tolerance is like that heart with the hand, which is represented there. Okay. So, learning our symbols.
What's it now?
What business you have at the magic shop? It's closed during the day anyway. Besides, this place's days might be numbered. Full icon. The Igniter Consortium zeroes in on you. It's the gallows for sure. I know the proprietor, actually. Used to be an army doctor back in the day. I'm doing everything I can to get them to look the other way. This is too good to be busted. Alright. Dog. Alright.
You're not getting off the hook.
Oh, man in pain.
Hey!
Did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain. Somewhere nearby.
You're not getting off the hook for that. I'm just...
Over there. Constipated? Hey, you there? Do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me.
Oh,
He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way. You have 8 in hand. Want to give him one? Absolutely.
Thank you. You saved me.
It's feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. People normally pay no mind to parapists like me, but you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Hero's incense. That was nice of you to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better. That help our popularity? 8121.
whoa.
I'm just...
I don't know if it did, but Hero's Incense was a permanent stat boost, so...
What now?
That's like HP, right? Oh no, Archetype Experience. Gotcha. Okay. Still very good. Absolutely. Let's level up our healer then, shall we? There we go.
You're not getting off
What's
the
your
hook
name?
for
What are
that.
you staring at? Got no executions planned for the time being. Would you envy my job? Sorry? I've got no plans on stepping down.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Boy, there!
Sandman dropped his map pouch around here, and, well... Oh, so I wanted to cash it immediately. It ain't raining today. The worse the weather, the better the conversion rate. If the sun comes out, you'll be getting less.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook
Alright.
for that.
Okay, don't go there.
All
Pretty
right.
sure... Let's go to the cathedral first. I can always come up there later.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Not the cathedral, but the other church.
All right then.
Something going on over here, apparently.
What on earth are you doing?
Young media.
Oh,
An elder. Sorry. Would you mind keeping distance from... No. Wait. Are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late? Am I really that famous? I've only been here like a couple of days or something.
grand, isn't it?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. More importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook. So far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. Dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go. He stopped me cold. Going to cook from a parapet will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
Told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a needier. He doesn't even trust me. It's the same old tired prejudices. Needier, liars, and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, I would ask for your help with something. I was going to say that, hey, didn't you just look down on me for being an elder? But, like, it sounds like his work is, like, really, like, coming down on him as well for prejudice as well. So it's a little bit crabs in a bucket mentality. Like, you do have to, like, support each other regardless of what the favored class is. So I can see what's happening there. I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me about what it was like. Only catch is, my employer has some high priority guests coming soon. So if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by the June the 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
Learn about their ingredients, what the kitchen's like, and of course the taste of the food. Naturally, I'd make it worth your while. How's that sound? I can do that.
Thank you much.
Oh, thank you so much. Truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I only know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright. So, this will increase our wisdom. It'll get us 2,000 money, give us some Magla pills. Our deadline is more generous than the medicine one. Only a little bit, but still. It's always busy at night. So that's probably when we will want to do the cooking.
Come on.
Just like that? You're agreeing to help that guy? I suppose Fabienne has helped us out a lot. It wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. I mean, as long as she's fine with her techniques being learned by someone else. Like, some chefs can be protective of their recipes after all. From what I've heard, the Hushed Honeybee is really busy at night. So when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help.
What on earth are you doing?
Oh,
Oh, you have any questions about my request? I'd really appreciate if you could report back. Yeah, by
That
June
reminds
19th. Yeah, alright.
What on earth are you doing?
I'll do that. Conversation.
Is it?
Laggard coachman.
Oi!
Listen up, people! It's the Grand Trad. Got a bit of unfortunate news for you, though. It's been a monster outbreak at the Grand Cathedral. Not unlike what happened in your hometown. What? Oh, I thought we'd finally escape the attack on the village by coming here.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
That's rough, buddy. Alright, gossipy coachman. Hey, you know about these ruins out west called Belega Corridor? There's a monster they call a Guptoros there. Even passing by is a risk, they say. I've got a cargo and people to transport. Being a coachman's not easy work, I tell you. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine.
Come off it.
What if I have a quest to deal with that at some point?
Come off it.
Hey!
I recommend entering and exiting Grand Trad through Tradia Gate, right here. Royal Funeral's drawn a lot of visitors. I'll be sure any misfits don't slip through the cracks. We know it's a hassle, but using this gate is for your own safety as well as the city's.
Come off it.
The Royal Funeral caused more deaths.
what to do?
Another week, another load of bodies. See how bad things have gotten in the Tradia Desert, I suppose. Game recruits with no world experience to handle this feeding more meat into the grinder. We had skilled mercenaries.
Hey,
Stare at it. You don't even know who it belongs to. Alright. But over here,
Damn, Luis.
Catty Elder.
Oh?
Oh my! Is that a fairy I see?
Oh!
Haha! A real fairy. Well, I'll be.
sure, but
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
You grew up on a fairy tale. Wonder you've got fairies on the mind. Okay, so imagination might improve by talking with this gentleman. What do you think? You want to listen to the elderly gentleman's story? Not at the moment, but maybe later.
I see.
I'd certainly not force you. Let me know if you ever get curious, though.
Damn, Luis.
Alright.
That damn Luis.
Hold on. This is the Now Filono Tavern. What's in here? I've never had a chance to go in here yet. Deferent Star.
Oh, what a pity.
I'm quite sorry. You've likely heard the people of this tavern speaking ill of others on the basis of their tribe. Give their opinions too freely, especially once there's a few pints in them. Please, take this as a token of apology. Do come back again if you'd like. I finally found Todd Howard's sweet bun. Well, sweet roll, I guess, but whatever. Alright. So, drunk man. Have a cry about someone stealing your sweet roll.
What is it?
All you want, you louse. Who you think you are? Stare at me like that. Want some of this too? Fine and brochure will be wasted on the lips of some elder child. Get your own cheap drinks at Sunshade Row. Drinks all mine. Mine, I say. What? Regular. Well, the tavern keeper here is a class act. Well, they don't use any Parapus cooks in their kitchen, even though they'll work for cheap. Oh yes, that's good to hear. Though I must say having this elder here blight my vision, somewhat unpleasant. These people are the worst. Kurt Owner.
What am I gonna do?
Oh,
Eh?
an elder, huh? Well, I don't mind you coming in if you're just going to eat. Sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? These pilgrims would hide their contempt for the elder if they see you. Why do they hate the elder? Like, I know that the scriptures say that the elder, like Doombringers or something like that? Just so we're clear, it's not me who hates your kind. It's my customers. To be honest, I couldn't care less about tribal sensitivities. Once tried to hire a Parapus girl.
I'm out of ideas.
Regulars wouldn't stand for it. Something about her being filthy. Though if I could speak clearly, I could say the same about most of the clever. It's no kind way to say it, but it's simply how things are in both this country, in this city and this country. Take care of your business and be on your way, please. Both our sakes. Alright, so he is Clemar himself, so he's not being particularly racist towards Clemar here.
What am I gonna
Could you tell me about the city?
do? You are.
What's all this then? Not much to tell, really. Grand Trad is the capital of this country. San Lameo Street, where we are now, is where you'll find churches, igniter shops. In other words, the city's privileged are concentrated here. Straight ahead is Regolith Grand Cathedral and the nearby market, which gets quite lively at night. Night markets, I love night markets. If you head down further, you'll find Sunshade Row, a pleasant place and where you'll find the gallows. Best to avoid that place, I think. Well, I think that about does it. Because from a traveler's viewpoint, it's quite the city. I don't know why you'd come to me to ask that. Huh? Nobody else would talk to you. For goodness sake, lad.
What am I gonna do?
What do you think about the Grand Cathedral incident?
You are.
Is there anything to know beyond it's all become a right mess? It's all that the customers chatter about now. Just whinging about how terrified they are of the humans. Gotta stand here when their tears start flowing and the ale kicks in. Even after all that's happened, does anyone still support Louis? Boggles the mind, I tell you.
What am I gonna do?
Nothing. Alright.
You are.
Oi! You aren't allowed in the kitchen! I know they're not taught basic common sense. Out of the kitchen, lad.
I'm out of ideas.
Alright, so. Done here.
That damn Luis.
And. Disdainful noble.
That's terribly unfair.
Disdain. What do you think you're doing here? Up with you already? You're a blight on our fair city. Suppose I'm not surprised your ears don't work properly. All these undesirables creep into our streets.
But why?
Okay.
Pleasure, eh? Oh, pleasure.
Alright, so I've spoken with you. St. Vermis Church. What have you got to say?
This I cannot fathom.
Not inviting an elder into the church at a time like this. They should know that even holy beneficence has its limits. Should I not be here? Obviously not. Your very presence here goes against our doctrine. It's sacrilege.
Ah, Closure.
Scriptures tell us that the Elder are a dangerous tribe. They are the inheritors of a treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sanctism. church offers charity to the people. Truly devout know that the Elder are not people. Leave this place at once and be quick about it.
What?
Hey, I'm more than happy to leave you to your hate, if that's what your church teaches. Get what we came for and be on our way. You tell him. Sector.
Closure.
Yeah. You hope you'll keep it free. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called breath of fresh air here. Of fresh air, you say? Well, we typically only make that particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. Special exemption for an elder. You may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reed. For an elder? Are you raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus, I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind to even sell, that is, give them to you is taboo. I would appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest.
How may I shall, God
Yeah.
bless you?
How may I assist? Honestly, yeah, I'll pay it. Like 500 is honestly a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be at least 1,000. Let's buy that. And we have done our good deed for the day.
Pray.
Okay. Well, we've got the breath of fresh air. Let's take it back to Sunshade Row. Alright. Beautiful. Now, I'll do that in a moment. We do still have a few places here to
All right.
explore. Aha! Out the front of the shop over there, we've also got something here.
You little bastard, you.
Would have stopped you. Watching him play the Brigitte Lycon was a mad idea. Obvious now. Hey, I shouldn't be here. Terrified of what'll happen if she sees me again.
You little bastard, you.
Igniter Merchantess. I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My thoughts suggest that you and Grius were working together. Huh? How did you know that? Oh, great poker face there, Gallica.
I...
Own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I've no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? Note to self, don't bring Gallica on any covert ops. I know, right? Alright, so now we're getting blackmailed.
What?
What job?
Yes.
Dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. Didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I'd prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Alright. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady owns the Igniter shop, right? And the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking if it's nothing too crazy. At least describe the job. Sounds like we need a little bit of knowledge here or something. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I could handle it. I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation's over.
Right.
Shame we can't even ask about it. Wait, the thought here, but she's not really seeing you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy. She's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet that we'd make an impression if we helped other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we could do for the people here. I bet that'll help you get better at setting yourself apart too. I'll get the information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask. Just don't forget we still have to do something about the Grand Cathedral too. Got it? Do you have anything to say right now?
That reminds me.
Remember that shopkeeper that spoke to you at the Igniter shop? It was so cryptic. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what she said. But anyway, what's on your mind? You're right. It is your birthday, Senpai. Ala ala, Mama Senpai. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday. And cheers to that. Alright. Just stretch a little bit as well. Here in VTuber civilization, nobody ever RRs for the content. It's just too dangerous. Nah, everyone just relies on getting clipped for content later on. Okay. Hold on. Tables are a little bit funky. Alright. So, supporters. Doesn't look like there's anyone for you to talk to right now.
That reminds me.
Alright. Check
Oh,
quests.
right.
You were able to buy the medicine that Mustari man wanted. His daughter seems pretty sick, so let's deliver it as soon as we can. They should be waiting on Sunshade Row in the royal capital.
That reminds me. Come to think of it.
Yeah, not using it.
Whatever will I do?
Oh, this won't be enough to cover the cost of tomorrow's meal. Oh, only Halia would give it a different fate.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
View of the royal capital.
Yeah?
I don't take a breather. There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know? Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. Alright.
Oh,
No,
oh
we're not going
jeez.
to do that. That's fine, just don't forget to relax when you
Oh,
can.
you're not getting off the hook for that.
Yeah. We've already looked at this before.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not getting
you're
off the
welcome,
hook for
Senpai.
that.
Whatever will I do?
All right then.
Nothing else here. I don't think there's anything in here I can do. Okay, you refuse to deal with me. Seed of Noble.
Ridiculous.
Who do you think you are? Don't tell me someone of your lowly stature actually intends to purchase an igniter. Simply this shop's standards can't be so low that they would sell one to an elder. Wager you haven't even an idea what magic or igniters are in the first place. Okay. It's unthinkable that an elder such as yourself would understand the workings of magic. Well, you clod. Magic is activated by consuming a power called Magla. The origin of magic. Can't see Magla, but it's everywhere. In the air, in the soil, in our own selves even. All that Magla means nothing without a way to activate it. And that's where igniters come in. These days, most come with their own Magla crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic, to an extent anyway. That being said, igniters are expensive, as you can plainly see. This shop's windows are likely the closest you'll ever get to owning one. I own one. I definitely own an igniter.
You little bastard.
Alright. Let's look over here.
I'm just incredulous.
And...
The royal guard is sloppy,
Hang on a minute, you.
So you're the masked shopkeeper. Got the sweet bun.
Bye-bye now.
Nothing for now.
Hang on a minute, you.
Already bought one of each. So I'm all good there. Hello. Someone's not doing so well. Let me just quickly check. So 8121. Completely knowable. I believe he's making me go to the mausoleum. Not like I can go searching unless that necromancer is caught. I guess I can't do anything about that until the necromancer's caught, I believe.
Ridiculous.
What is that? What is that soldier grumbling about now? Why don't you just concentrate on guarding? His morale is so low that they've gotten outwitted by Louis. Now look at things. Graceful.
What a cursed devil.
Whatever should I do?
His Majesty.
Closer. Now, how did I wind up here?
Then no issues, right? You listening? Oi! Oi! Wake up! We're on guard duty. I'll be short-handed as it is. We gotta do our jobs.
Now, how did I wind up here?
The royal guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Alright. Yeah, so you're the water merchant.
It's quite fresh.
I'm going to pick up some cooking ingredients just in case I need those for the upcoming quest.
Cheers.
Yep. It's for cooking as well. But if I get a chance to cook somewhere, I should try using this. Absolutely. And there was a meat merchant as well here, right?
Welcome.
Yeah, butcher. Holy meat. And we'll buy a couple of that as well.
Come again, mate.
Yep, cool. Right, we'll have a fine meal on your hands.
Now what am I to do? Hey!
Boy, elder lad, you know that how there's a store down that path across the street that sells grilled meat skewers? Hold an eating competition at night. Meat skewers, all you can eat. Owner's a real generous fella. Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. You do that. I must say, it's pretty carefree around here. In the Grand Cathedral, soldiers are fighting and getting killed as we
A
speak.
lot of ideas.
Thinking about what my mates are going through right now makes me almost hate this city. Suppose I'm not much better though, slacking off like this.
Now what am I to do?
Alright. To come back here at night for an eating competition. And Bob seller.
Can hardly believe.
Alright. Like think I'm good here.
That's my husband.
What a cursed devil.
Let's move back this way, and I'll make our way back to the guy who needs the medicine.
Awful. Just awful.
Attack this man. As he pleases, all while concealing his true intentions. Sorry, pay no mind to what I've just said.
What are you playing at?
Okay, nothing here.
What can I do?
Comfort concoctions. Insatiable gossip.
What can
Activist
I
woman,
do?
hello.
See there.
You see the corpses down the stairs there? Oh, they're everywhere. We call such a filthy city our home. No matter how many are cleaned up or die and take their place, keeping Sunshade Row in order is hopeless. I suppose that with the nonsense at the Grand Cathedral, this is the last thing on the Watcher's mind. But the odor, the filth, it's revolting.
What can I do? Excuse me.
Oh, you're, of the Elder Tribes, yes? Have you had any negative experiences while here in town? Why do you ask? But yes. There's many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause. This cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 reeve or so, alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Let's pay. Thank you. I swear, I'll use your donation as best I can.
Appreciate it.
Leave it. You really donated. You interested in our other activities? If you don't mind, I can discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but reality is so discouraging.
It's gonna be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping others where she can, but she seems kind of down. We could cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activist may help to hone my eloquence. Maybe encourage her. Not at the moment, but I do want to.
I see.
I'm suddenly getting all fired up about this. I'll still be making the rounds here in the future, so if you don't mind, let's talk again sometime.
What can I do?
Now, did this increase her? No, it didn't.
What can I do?
Comfort concoctions. Let's go. Let's see what's in here. Shopper.
Yeah?
Medicine here is more expensive than next door, but doesn't really work any better. Maybe I should buy both and compare. I'm curious that there's no difference. Pile of medicinal herbs, rather pungent smell. Laissez shopkeep. Oh, hello. Am I able to go over there at all? Doesn't seem like it.
And what is it you want?
I have a large variety of goods, so browse at your leisure.
Oh, but which
Variety
actions
here's
to
not
undertake?
variety here's not bad, huh? All these jars do make it a little cramped, though, I suppose. Little buggers scurrying away to find new homes. Sorry, but please bear with me until I can clean things up. Alright. It says here the expensive medicine is genuinely better. It's more than twice as much as the previous one. But I suppose, like, action economy, right? Slapstick fan. Claude, thank you very much for the raid. Hopefully your stream was going well. Let me give you a proper shout out there. Oh, there we go. Oh, let's set up straight as well. Still playing some Disco Elysium. Nice. Hopefully that's going well for you. Hold on, really? I get a freaking ad break like just as the raid shows up? That's not nice. That isn't cricket. Yeah, to those who don't know me, I am Araxis Denacia, your revolutionary bartender, and we're playing some Metaphor ReFantazio at the moment. Right now, we've just got some medicine that we're about to deliver to a man who was unable to afford it for himself. So, hopefully that'll help out his daughter. And otherwise, we're just sort of like exploring the city since it's the first time that we were able to do so, like properly, I guess. Came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past. Interesting. Like, I've only played like I think the first 2 days or so of Disco Elysium. So, like, I don't know, like, everything there is to know about it, hardly. I still, something I've been meaning to get back to, certainly. Let me just have a quick old drink as well. Yes, I'm mostly just running out the time until it says that the ad break is done. Because I don't like running ads. I run them solely because like, it's going to force me to run ads regardless. So at least this way I can control when they show up. And hopefully it doesn't show up for people who just arrived at the stream. Which is what it does if I don't run ads on a schedule. So we just try to take a break when there's an ad going on so that nobody misses anything. I suppose it is good for that, because like it allows me to like get up and go grab a drink. It lets people like know that, oh hey, like I just have to wait for the o'clock. And then I can start go to the bathroom without missing anything, or go grab a drink themselves, or some snacks or whatever. Even just sort of like get up and walk around a little bit, because you just gotta deal with it as it is. Anyway, we're done there, so let's start moving along, shall we? Exactly, Claude. Exactly. Alright. So, I'm a shopper.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Find a place of armor that properly fits the contours of my body. What a disgrace. Always make sure your armor fits. Noble tuxedo. Oh, 50,000. Okay, yeah, I very much can't afford that. It's 200. Jeez. Alright. That's bastards. Alright. I don't have anything to appraise, do I?
What is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we've already sort of like spoken with her. Spoken there about that. Nothing new there. Only mercenary.
I'm in it.
Oh, that sword on your hip is quite a beaut. The mercenary too. Being sent out to the Grand Cathedral or something. Not quite being sent out, but we are certainly going there. Hang on there. I was just kidding when I asked. You're serious? Oh, the army's desperate if they're resorting to the help of an elder.
Hey then.
In that case, let me give you a word of advice. There were some soldiers who made it out of the Grand Cathedral alive. A great many were afflicted with malady and poison. If you're really going there, until you prepare yourself at the church or the general store. Malady and poison. Alright. Well, I appreciate that advice, absolutely. Is there anything in the way of weapons I want?
What is it?
Dangerous world out there. It's best to have a weapon or two by your side. Be honest, I prefer an igniter, but there's a price beyond the means of your average commoner.
Hello there.
Okay. Golden hay. It is hay, right? I can't afford a lance for Hulkenberg, unfortunately. Alright. What sort of stuff am I able to sell anyway? That I really want to. Oh, Balm of Life is good. Definitely not selling that. Alright. Head back out. And...
What'll I do?
yeah, okay. So you'll just buy Magler off me, which I do not want to sell. That's something I need. Young man!
Incredulous.
There are beggars. Being more and more of them these days. I heard they drifted in from some village that was attacked by monsters a while ago. Yes, Lita. Oh, Lahana, was it? Some name like that. Regardless, they're a disgrace to the Clemar name.
Well, you're not getting off the
Alright.
hook for that.
Now, let's
You get a lace.
go over here.
Now, how did I wind up here?
What's happened?
What a stroll to say. No worrying about it won't solve anything. Thinking about Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabian's face, just shake the guilt. Yeah, wish I could have done more, but yeah, you can't blame yourself either. Admit, I'm relieved to hear you say that. Only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally. Still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second, though they looked nothing alike.
Got it.
Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grius would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right.
What's happened?
Okay, so here's the medicine you wanted.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Did you get that from me? Geez, you can really say I didn't say that? That's horrible.
Thank you so very much.
Praise be. The deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. Apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral. Prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mustari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Not that any shop will serve me. I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
Hey, no.
Hardly seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. Wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place.
You there?
What you did means the world to me. Thank you truly for saving my daughter's life. Oh, please, you must take this. A token of my gratitude. Alright, so we delivered the breath of fresh air to the Mustari man whose daughter needed it. He thanked me and gave me a reward, which is a rusted accessory. I think that's something that can be identified, if I'm not mistaken. Also increases our tolerance.
All right.
We're still inflexible, are we? Oh no, I hear a voice.
Within thee.
Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee.
That brilliance.
This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee.
Now then.
Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. Alright, so our character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Owning the royal virtues of courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information. An accessory. I'm sorry, but what does it do? Oh, Rusty, I can't tell what it is. I've heard that you can get it appraised at a shop. What are you able to do? I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of those places would serve me.
No way.
Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you, though. We should get this looked at, Nico.
Bye-bye now.
Excuse me, but I must now administer this medicine to my daughter. Thank you again. And may our divine relic bless this kind young man. Alright. Sanctus Church. Churches built throughout the land for Sanctus believers who come to offer prayer. The St. Firmus Church in Grand Trad, having seen attendance drop sharply after the Regolith Grand Cathedral was built, opened its doors to non-converts and offers paid purification services for holy items and sullied equipment. Alright.
All right.
Still not popular, unfortunately.
What's happened?
Hey, you don't have anything new to say, do you? Oh, you do actually, I think. Being the corpse of that human left to rot in the plaza. Can't help but think of all the people murdered in my village. Shall we head to the Grand Cathedral today, Captain? The decision is yours, but I'm anxious to finish this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Not just yet.
What's happened?
Innocent lives at stake.
So? I see.
Okay. Now.
All right then.
Let me quickly view some things. Catacombs entrance. Alright, that was the place that offered wisdom. Wisdom is the glasses, which was observing, right?
All right then.
Was Sulameo Street.
Let's go.
Over there, because you're closer. Okay.
Blimey.
Whatever will I
All right,
do?
then.
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that.
But let's
Something up?
broaden our wisdom, shall we?
Oh,
Yes, let's take a break here.
okay.
All right, then it's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed. At least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles in the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Komar, Roag, and even some Ishkia. you head to the back streets, you'll see more carapace. So that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you. The elder in the city, in town. Crazy how people say the most vile things right to your face. I'm gonna feel like that would be a little bit dishonest, maybe? Yeah. I hate being discriminated against. I'm fed up with it. No. They aren't even directed at me. That still makes me sick to my stomach.
Right?
Just remember, there's not a single thing wrong with you. Stand tall, okay? You're as free to walk these streets as anyone else. Yeah, gazing out at the sights of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom.
All right.
We gained 2 points of wisdom, I'm guessing. So I guess we gained 5 points of tolerance with completing that quest. Okay, Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way. Okay, on days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You visited followers that are only available at night or honed your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night. Yeah, the hushed honeybee.
Please, I'm just if you can help.
Obviously, I intend to be talking with Fabienne in order to do the cooking quest.
Incredulous.
But first things first, let's
If you can help.
let's go talk around town. See what things are like at night.
Hello.
Well, don't want to agree as his chums. I tell ya, oh, it was a real shame what happened to him. Don't you worry, friend. Everyone around here owed that man a great deal. Got no idea what your situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities. I've got some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
Please, if you can help. Incredulous.
A regular. The only thing that could brighten up times like this would be seeing the smile of an innocent child. Just look at Maria. It was sad. Not even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with, even for adults.
Please, if you can help.
Well, what person are you?
I'm just
What tribe are you from?
Fancy a bit of info?
What does you want to know? Anything else? You do, actually. Hello? I will buy your information. Learn about the ingredients of Grand Bread.
Hey,
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Tread. Right, if you want to cook something, then the butcher sells Bidot meat. There are other shops that sell red grass. Water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city really. And if memory serves, it's something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why don't try it out? Alright, and the secrets of the red grass shop. That was the herbalist who wouldn't sell to me, right?
just between us.
There's a store at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. No. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. Not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Overly nice.
You're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course. And you're also an acquaintance of Brius's. So, that's what you're after. Try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. There we go. That's useful to know.
Want in on this?
Why is there an Ishkir in a tavern like this, you ask? Simple. It's because the owner here is quite the looker. Just put that threatening glare away. Make my living selling information. Publicly, I'm just a wanted man.
I'm just incredulous.
Okay, it's the food shelf. Let me just
What now?
quickly save the game here.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, would you lend a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. Seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we can do is return the favor and help her out when we can. That would increase our tolerance.
That reminds me.
There was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Too busy for now. I'll be back though. Please take care not to work yourself too hard.
I'm just
Please, if you can help.
incredulous.
As Maria still seems to be in bed, he is stifled crying from the back of the room. For now, it would be best to leave her be.
Please,
I'm just,
if you can help.
incredulous.
Alright. We've got that new shop that we can go to that's only open at night. Let's go check them
What
out.
happened?
Now, how did I wonder?
You'll be a lifesaver.
Okay, so you're still doing that. The same dialogue at night. Similar. It's very
see.
Oh, it's understandable. Okay. So, not
Fair
today.
enough. You'll be a lifesaver.
Alright.
The Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
Let's go to Gloom Hall, shall we? See what this shop's all about. Cautious shopkeeper. Pile of books.
Incredible.
All the magic books here are ones that were declared forbidden. They don't seem to be for sale. Church catches word of this. I doubt they'll go easy on them. Shopkeepers have a lot of guts, opening a place like this right in the middle of Grand Trad.
Say there.
I hear that you were with Grius at the Honey Bee, and an elder besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grius can be trusted, I suppose. But let's not discuss the legality of my goods. The world shouldn't revolve around the privileged few who can afford expensive igniters. Consequently, my wares are distinguished by their affordability and utility. Except for the rings, that is. They're most valuable, and not as easily handled as an igniter. Only a true mage could utilize their real power. If you're confident in your magic abilities, why not give them a chance? Lamma bottle. So, throw those. Let's draw effigy. These are expensive. Praetorian cloth. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. Paper doll that summons shadowy projections. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Alright. Prevents poison. Paralysis. Hex. Daze. Forget. Sleep. Alright. You've definitely got some interesting items here.
Incredible.
Alright, so let's head on out.
All right then.
Doesn't seem like there's new quests in this region. I'll look around, see if there's any new people to talk to.
I'm just incredulous.
Alright, let's head... Honestly,
What
let's go and see if the red grass merchant is open. See if we can buy that. And
Right.
you nicked the glass, right? That was a piece of cake. It's everywhere in the royal capital, after all. A luxury outside it. Now, more guards may be around due to that grand cathedral mess. I think there's more yet we can steal. It's the mad worker.
Gone to shite, this is.
Okay.
Oh, Camelfie. What can I do?
Hold on. Wasn't I supposed to go to one of you to praise my goods or
Gone to
something?
shite, this is.
Hey! What are you pining for?
Yeah, praise the accessory. Courier's anklet. Increase agility by 3. Alright.
What now?
Sorry, equipment. What benefit from that most? Suppose you don't have any accessories right now. Give you some agility. Actually, hold on. We'll give you Mage Wind. You don't have any combat spells after all, so we'll give that to you. I will have the Courier's Anklet, and Stroll, you can go learn Wind, I think. Yeah, you could learn Wind as your special skill
Gone
thingy.
to shite, this is.
We'll do that.
Oh, what'll I do? All right then.
We'll do that now, actually, before I forget. I believe I've got some Magla from Grius
Now, where was
dying.
I?
Let's go over here, go to Academia. I was going to give him, like, heal or something. You've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please, do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it.
What now?
So what did I need to... Oh, you can see other travelers' party formation details from the time they cleared the quest when viewing requests. See more information about battles that occur. Alright. So what were you doing for this? Parties upon mission clear. Roller. Merchant. Alright. Some interesting classes there. Now, yeah, healer to rank 10. That will increase our imagination, give us some heroes incense. Very much worth doing. Okay.
Hello.
Seeker's research. Yeah.
I can hardly wait.
So inherit skills. Stroll. Oh, sorry, I need to learn it from here, I think. Maybe? How I do it. Okay. So, warrior, let's learn Cyclone.
All right.
Yes, please.
Here's the ace up my sleeve.
I'll learn
All right.
Day as well, just so that
Time to get serious.
it's inheritable.
Here's the ace up my sleeve.
Yeah, this way you'll be able to do something, even if you're a warrior. As for me, do I want to grab those now or not? Anyway, let's go and learn about the Knight archetype. Okay, so, research documents about the Knight archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who swore an abiding oath of loyalty and protection. Their souls together formed the power of the Knight. Among them, the adept sentinel of both steel and magic I dubbed the Magic Knight, and the elite selfless paragon of grace I dubbed the Paladin. Per its name, the Knight archetype is an unparalleled protector, but it is said that another elite form, the Knight's Shadow, is also known to exist. Yet in times of conflict, there are battles that cannot be solved by shield alone, and those of blade and spell must bear that burden. Let no knight forget that truth.
Okay?
Okay, so great defense, strong resistances, but lacking in offense. Having the right allies to make use of its synthesis attacks is key. Yeah,
Why
are
not?
we able to see the synthesis attacks? So Seeker, Mage, or Healer. Medium HP recovery for all allies. Alongside with the Knight. Yeah, so that's Jump Thrust and Protect Guard. And Magic Guard as well. The hand is big. Alright. So, you have Round Slash and Bamboo Splitter. So that's if another warrior is with you, so you can sort of like double up, right? One turn icon on a killing blow. Ooh, that's nice. Follow up. And Severe Slash damage. First ally, Warrior Thief or Masked Dancer. Second ally, Warrior Brawler or Berserker. I suppose you could go triple warrior, huh? If you wanted. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Also pet the cat. Alright, so
You'll come again.
let's head out. And head up here. I'm gonna go see if the herbalist is available.
What can I do? What are you playing at?
Hang on a minute, you.
Elder, huh? Business of you at the Grand Cathedral. And you have a fairy escort? What noble family have you absconded from? We were just passing by. We aren't anyone's servants or captain. Will you stop trying to pick a fight with us? Got my eye on you. Try any funny business and I'll show no mercy.
What are you playing at?
Awful. Just awful.
Is this it?
Over here.
He hasn't returned.
I'm chuffed.
Carapace shopkeep. You're a new one, I think. Good man. You hungry at all? I'm proud of the food we sell. Our food's sure to pick you up when you're feeling off. Still got the habit of making all this. Truth be told, I haven't sold very much. I figure it'll stave off your hunger at least. Oh, isn't he an honest one? But it is true, fighting takes a lot of energy. Probably wise to eat a good meal beforehand. Exactly, mate. Gotta make sure you're not running about on an empty stomach, so how about it? Wanna buy something? We're selling blue cheese, so yes.
Can we talk?
You said he couldn't guarantee the taste, but maybe it'll improve your health a little? Right now you have 0. Absolutely blue cheese.
Thanks.
Much obliged, my good man. Come back anytime.
I'm chuffed.
Oh yeah, blue cheese.
What now?
What's blue cheese do for me? Yep, certain merchants attempt at a dairy product popular among the gentry. 150 HP to 1 ally. I'm pretty sure that's cheaper than medicine. He's got a good deal going on there. It's possible that it's random chance if he has good stuff or not, but yeah, the blue cheese is good.
Damn it all.
Up in the Grand Cathedral, and here I am at work. Didn't show up, my mum would kill me. Ha ha! Your mum's the old battle axe who runs this shop. Haven't seen her in a while, but glad to hear she's still kicking. Don't worry, there are soldiers everywhere, so I'm sure things will be back to normal before long.
I'm chuffed.
Okay. Ammy shopkeep.
Very nice.
An elder? Well, so long as you're a man among men, it matters not. Our famous melted of meat skewers is a measly 150 reeve today. Any with the confidence to bust their belly to scale this mass are welcome. Bust their belly? What's that mean? Hold on. Don't tell me you're actually interested. Gallica, stand back. It's time to mob out.
Come, have at me.
Oh ho! Now here's a man among men. Come, eat as much as you can. I gobbled up a surprising number of skewers, one after another. Look at you go at it. Now here's a real man's man. Well, I think I just may be falling for you.
We'll make it?
Wow. Your stomach hasn't exploded yet, has it? Great work. Look what you get. Gilded cutlery, huh?
Amazing!
Well, nice going. That challenge was worth it after all. I became popular. My support is changing.
What
Gilded
now?
cutlery, huh? Tableware set. Consider selling it, huh? Wonder if it's worth more than the skewers.
I can hardly believe such a
Oh
thing.
there.
Interest in these herbs here? Sorry, but I only sell to my regulars. Do you know Grius? Grius! Don't tell me. You the one that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends? Truly? I'm from the same town as Fabienne. The Grius and I met a long time ago. Man helped me countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing, though. I think that deep down, always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend of Grius. So, what are you looking for? Some of my red grass? Buy as much as you like. It's 150 reeve apiece, or 4 for 500. I'll just take 1 for now.
Can we talk?
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Thanks.
Alright, here's 1 red grass for you. Come again anytime.
Can hardly believe such a thing.
Have I talked to the skewer man again?
You wound me.
Come to retake the challenge. I've already witnessed your courage, though. Search. It must continue. I must discover a new man amongst men. Now go. Be off with you. Can't allow customers to repeat the challenge. Alright.
I'm chuffed.
Early butcher. Ishkia artist, huh?
Me!
Oh my, an elder. Their mum has such beautiful eyes at that. Have my paintings caught your eye? If so, you'd better taste than my parents. I do apologize. All of the works here were commissioned by the nobility. So, what can I offer? Aside from my paintings, I sell glass work as well. Even the sectors buy them to decorate their churches. My glass work protects its owners from all manner of misfortune, including illness. Just carrying it will place you under God's protection.
Please, if you might deign to help.
And best of all, I sell them at a price even commoners can afford. What do you say? Well, this commoner needs a bit more money, unfortunately. Oh, thank you. Oh, did nothing strike your fancy? A shame. If you ever change your mind, do come by again.
Just why don't we work
Sorry,
our
just,
way after all?
Eye's a little bit sore at the moment.
I can't believe it.
Demo man Goddard.
Right.
Ah, this is what happens when society trades their heroes, their demolition experts who help with the restoration like me, for ignorant youths like Louis. What is youth anyway? A sin, that's what. Now is the time to reclaim what they took. Show them how to live right.
Come off it.
He's right, damn it! Oh, without a king like Goddard, they'll send us old folks straight to our graves. It's our time for respect. It's our time for adoration. This is our kingdom. Don't let the youth take it away from us.
Can't
Youth is a crime.
Lot of riches
Apparently.
down here. That's how you want to play it.
Yeah,
There's a bit of a rabble rouser there.
Hello there.
Off with you, scared official.
If I may.
Hey, can we go now? First a statue with faces and now dead bodies. This is getting too weird. Surely they're all quite interesting. Why don't we try getting closer? I'll be serious. Why is something like that here in the royal capital to begin with?
The Grand Cathedral, why?
Lifeless soldier, new day, a new corpse. Not just townspeople either. Soldiers storming the cathedral are dropping like flies. Corpses with faces I know keep showing up one by one. It'll be my turn before long.
Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
This is...
Yeah, a victim from the Grand Cathedral, which will only get worse if the turmoil inside doesn't stop.
Whoa.
Okay,
But my comrades in arms.
there it
How
is.
did this happen?
We spoke with you. Not you. Alright.
Why, you little...
I already have to put up with all the commotion from the royal funeral. Now I have to deal with that damn carapace as well? thought he was just very interested in my product, seeing how enthusiastically he watched me. He was marking how I did things to open his own bloody shop. I just wanted to buy something. If you wouldn't mind taking your anger out elsewhere, sir. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Alright. So...
What's not?
Angler. Okay, so...
I'm just incredulous.
Damn it all.
This way...
Alright then.
Doesn't seem like there's... Oh, still a few people to talk to. Genial's here.
Divination sees all things.
Vestiges of Magla are left by people wandering through the cities. These patterns tell me of the weather to come. Good evening, young man. I am a fortune teller. Please come to visit me if you wish to know which way the wind blows. Weather, huh? Being able to predict bad weather does seem helpful, but it's not exactly high on our list of priorities right now.
Ridiculous.
I suppose if you want to know when to sell Madla, my cousin has yet to return. Some monks of the detachment sent to raid the cathedral. What child await his return? Was part of the group attacked inside?
Why, you little...
Rumbling media.
This is the pits.
Oh yeah, yo. Okay, so that's like the. Sometimes they're distinct from their eyes, right? Hey there. Don't you think that the media have been given an unfortunate lot in life? Guys are only slightly different, and we like to keep ourselves neat and presentable, yet Clemar and Rogue are given all the best positions. And the Rosant as well, they never seem to have difficulty finding a good job. When it comes to us, people inexplicably don't like us and say things like, the media can't be trusted. I can't say why though, we haven't done a thing. While they speak ill of the media, I suppose the Elder still get it worse. Are you tired of people saying whatever they please about you? You and me both, really. Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes. Blimey.
Hey.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Nobody else? Maybe here?
But why?
Paradise Man.
Whatever.
Well, did you find a job? You got turned down at the tavern, didn't you? They told me no one wants some carapace touching their plates. It pissed me right off, it did. I snuck back there and licked all of their damn plates. Ah, now that's a good one. Too bad that's the only good thing to come out of this situation. Hell yeah.
That damn Luis.
Chatty elder, drunk man. Long ago, this world used to have a hell of a lot more maze and magic in it. Once upon a time, it was my job researching that magic. Ugh. Damn it.
That damn Luis.
Alright. Anyone new in
I'm
here?
out of ideas.
I don't think so. Oh no, hang on. Scroll. I can hear Maria crying through the walls some nights. Breaks my heart every time. Hope we can cheer her up. Frighten her spirits the way Grand Trad comes alive at night. Mm-hmm.
Oi there.
Alright.
That damn Luis.
Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
Yeah, nothing there. You've spoken with them.
That's how it's gonna be.
Close your eyes.
Greetings, Elder. How does the world outside of the city fare? Or pressingly, from where did you travel? Oceania? Or Ontario, perhaps? I do envy your ability to leave the city. A single day here, I must lay my eyes upon the same old faces. They're all so very foolish, every single one. Alright. Well, let's head back and go do some cooking, shall we?
Humans.
You mean a lifesaver?
Now, is it learning the meal or not? I wonder. I'm gonna save here and find out.
Please, I'm just, if you can help, incredulous. What now?
So, let's save the game here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That reminds me.
Now, will this one let me learn... finish the quest, rather?
You're a big help.
Well, looks like you have all the right ingredients to make red grass roasted bidoo. Let's get you prepped and into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
Let's see here. Red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabienne taught us all the ins and outs of this recipe.
Oh, right!
We make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it. Let's stick to the recipe, I think. Especially when you're new to cooking, stick to the recipe.
No.
I think we should stick to the original recipe.
Exactly.
That's fair. I suppose it is Fabienne's signature jet dish, and she was kind enough to teach us how to make it. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. A delicious aroma wafted through the room.
You did it!
Wow, we really did a good job with this one. Are you secretly some kind of master chef, Nico? Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
Hell yeah. We're about halfway to the next level, if I had to guess. Red grass roasted bidoo. I continued to help out as the night went on. Oh, right. Someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on Sun Lumeo Street.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous. What does it even mean? Louis' orders or not, it was the Necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. State Army can't handle him. Falls on us to do it. Their calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then.
What's happened?
Alright, so let's go report our quest, shall we? Hold on a second, what was, Oh, that was the activist, right?
go.
What's happened?
Oh, more people chatting, huh? You're not listening. I'm telling you this for your own good. That Warlord runner is rumored to belong to Louis' gang.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Quit your yapping. Ah, there's a properly magnificent runner parked here, so I've got to get a good look at it. Oh, just have to park this thing here. Any additional gawkers are coming around here and giving me even more work to do. Woman-eyeing runner. Warlord runner seemed rather small. What I saw at the royal funeral was much larger. Try to buy us a runner. Make sure you get one that's as big as this one.
Oh.
Louise Gauntlet runner. Not sure we can even afford this one as is. What if we'll get to steal this one?
Hey,
What's happened?
That's how it's gonna be,
Hey.
is it?
Be a few more people chatting around here. Maybe. Alright, so let's go.
You do it. Oh.
Ah! Have you perhaps helped out at the Hushed Honeybee? Please, tell me what it was like there. Yeah, Honeybee's cooking. Yeah. I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
Grand, isn't it?
So it's all in the preparation. I'm hearing you right. Also, Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. Grass, you mentioned. Just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers. Too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a needier, I get a cold shoulder from Clamar and Brogue nobles in particular. To be expected in society as it stands today.
What in the blazes?
And chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. Suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly. There are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true. The skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the Hushed Honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. Where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
mission accomplished.
I told the requester about how I helped out at the Hushed Honeybee. He seemed satisfied by that, expressing his gratitude with a reward. And that's some Magla pills and wisdom and 2,000.
Now then.
Whatever the currency was, I forget. Oh. Wisdom. Excellent. We are now informed.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Better or worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitude towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? It's a heartening to know that people are working to make it better. We've got to keep up our own fight too.
What on earth are you doing?
Thank you much.
The invaluable knowledge about the Hushed Honeybee's cooking. Thank you so much. I'm going to start making dishes behind the chef's back. And someday, I'll shock the world with my culinary
What on earth
skills.
are you doing?
Alright. So, with that, I think we are able to go to the church now and get our items identified.
Close your aim. Oh,
Yeah. Over here. Alright,
What now?
so we've got our second ad break. So I'm going to pause the game here, and we will get those items identified in a couple of minutes, alright? Be right back. All right, I've returned. Now let's go see what those items really are, shall we?
Close your aim. There's a shell.
Interesting. You may be an elder, but it seems you understand something of sanctism. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. I gained the Sanctus trust with my wisdom, and now I can get my armaments purified at the church. So, let's, that's expensive. I'll still do it, though. Guess that, basically eats up every single one of the money that I got from that quest, right? But Dragon's Judgment. This will increase its damage by 33 and make its normal attacks fire affinity, huh? That actually might be really good coming up. Because, like, the slash affinity was bad for the next quest, so absolutely. Go. And Foreman's Jacket reduces the damage from being hit by your weaknesses. Okay. seems like it's a pretty good upgrade as well. Quite significant actually. That's like almost 50 defense right there.
Good.
Out of curiosity, what are your weaknesses? Lightning, it looks like. Wind. I suppose I've got 2 weaknesses, don't I? It might be better to give it to myself. You have the surcoat though. Alright. Am I not able to equip it? There we go. Not sure what was going on there. Oh, probably because she can't wear that, huh? I'll grab that. You... The Iron Mail. Let's go with chainmail suit. Go with that. I feel like this is probably better. Do I want to give you... That's a strength 2, so... Give you those. Sure. Alright. Alright, so let's head out. Now, do we want to get started on our mission?
Really?
As anyone needs a helping hand.
That reminds me. That's right.
Yeah, the course of equality. I wonder if I know sometimes in Persona you can sometimes get like followers and the like by
Damn it.
talking with the people in town like that.
You little bastard.
So what I might do, I might take a stab
That
at
reminds me.
going to each of those and doing at least one.
Let's go.
Just see if it unlocks anything for me.
What can I do?
The activist woman.
Excuse me.
I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask. If you don't mind, might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Yeah.
appreciate it.
Gonna be tough.
Yeah, let's encourage him.
Happy to hear that.
Please come this way. The Parapus, the Yungith, the Mastari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. A great deal of wisdom or skills. It's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. A job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There's one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subject. No guarantee they'll survive those. What kind of experiments are these?
What's happening?
What does that entail? I know the specifics myself. Not many do, but you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. Many people on my side. I haven't been able to help many people out yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on.
Take care.
People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. The world would be a better place with more people like that. Excuse me. So, support was a source of encouragement. Eloquence has improved.
All right.
Go a little bit of a boost. Fairy dust. It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
Had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. The hushed
Please,
honeybee.
if you can help.
That reminds me. That reminds me.
I think
Please,
That
if you
reminds
can
me.
help.
Really?
Please, if you can help.
All right.
What
What's
to pick?
happened?
Now, I think
All right then.
You'll be a lifesaver.
All right then.
what was that?
Go.
What was it that the lady up here wanted again? It wasn't wisdom. It was like
Back again.
videos. Was? Okay, it was. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, well. I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They make things easier, certainly.
I suppose they make some things easier.
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve.
Gallagher, on the other hand.
Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Everyone's faith is their own.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
Alright.
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds.
Was that the one I heard about at the gates?
Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? Does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Yeah, alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Alright. Yep, that's what I thought. So, I need to slay Gup Taurus in Belega Corridor. Informant in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, should have more details.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
We'll face danger here. We'll face danger here.
Let's see here.
Belega Corridor.
This place. Here's where we are now.
Let's see.
Here's where we are now.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. No deadline, and slightly more difficult than Necromancer Takedown. So I think that we do Necromancer Takedown first, and then we do Bullish Embargo. I do think I'd probably be able to do it anyway, but let's take care of the important thing first, so that we don't have to worry, as well as get a few levels that will make this one easier. So,
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
I wonder if it takes time to travel there as well. Monster at Belega Corridor, right? That informant would know something about it. Hunting outside of the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. Yeah. So you can exit from the large south gate or speak with me. I'll call you a carriage. Alright. So, Belega Corridor. Ruins southwest of Grand Trad. Originally part of a past nation's palace, its country of origin has long passed into history and its environs reduced to a desert. All traces of its former glory are gone. Still, the land's dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendor of old, and resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its grounds. And over here... Brigitte. Brigitte Lycon, the rogue proprietress of Lycon Magic Association, a shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Trad. A fussy demeanor, and ample rumors of shady underground connections, give her an air of unapproachability. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings towards minor tribes, and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess. And I mean, the people in her shop still kick us out, so... Yeah, decline. Our policy to decline service. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, you might not harbor discriminatory feelings, but your employees are certainly saying that they won't deal with us unless you give permission. So this seems to be a little bit tricky, doesn't it? All right. So let's hold on. Let me check our virtues. That and
But why?
let's go talk to the fairy guy, shall we? I just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. You care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
Yeah, let's listen.
My thanks.
Imagine that. Getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
My grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, was just a boy then, decided that he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this!" He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized that it was a fairy, pulsing with light. So relieved, his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, She had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her. But he never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Yep, I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination improved.
All right.
Hooray! There we go.
Well then.
Time I got back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's make it happen.
Okay. So, fairies, huh? Intelligent life forms that originated separately from the 8 tribes. Fairies are magical beings whose lives are dependent on magic itself. Their wings are organs of magical conveyance, making them float unnaturally, so they only flap them to stabilize themselves in the air. Fairies can also sense the presence or absence of Magla around them through their 5 senses. It's a skill that can be shared among fairies and, with training, can even be shared with people for short periods of time. In ancient times, this skill was called Fey Sight and was quite prized. It's been told that even kings sometimes took fairies with them on their journeys. Though different sexes exist, it is difficult to visually discern as their appearance does not change with age. Alright. Anyway, looking at the time, I'm going to save the game here. And, we'll wrap up a little bit early. It's only because I expect we're going to be going into a dungeon, next. And, let me just double check, see if there's any quests that popped up while I was not looking. Doesn't seem that way. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, you can, I forgot you could do that. Whee! Alright. Yeah, so we'll wrap things up here, and yeah, we'll continue this hopefully next week. Work did try to call me in today, but I ended up refusing the offer. So yeah, they really want me working as much as I can, apparently. Yeah, what can you do, I guess. So, as for what we're doing throughout the rest of the week, tomorrow we are going to be playing some more Super Robot Wars T, and on Sunday at 10 a.m. We're going to be playing some Hardwired Island on Etton's channel. So that's a few things for people to look forward to. Let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see, who is streaming what at the moment? Let's raid Isagi Nobunaga, who is playing some Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. Alright. So, thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright? See ya!